Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they'll start off with a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Signs it to throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The game makes it second and medium. And now the handoff.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. The returner heads out of bounds. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him right at the 20. Getting set, second down play here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. They try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. He'll hand it off. Powers through. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back. It's Turner. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's good as he throws it. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Ohio State 7, LSU 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Trying to extend the play. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Turner. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Handed off for a draw. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups. matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play now. Third and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback's got it on the option. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Now it's second down here. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he released it. Makes the catch downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Oh, it's a reverse. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Dropping back, it's Turner. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Wheeler. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Turner. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Single back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 21, Ohio State 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Out of the gun now on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Ohio State, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a...
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time. Extra point try coming now. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made after a big gain. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. He shreds the tackle. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They jump in front here in the 4th. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming.
On the ready.
And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 4th down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. 1 down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The linebacker's shifting around now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Back to throw. It's Turner. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And just like that, Chris, we've got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. And it's a great spot to start this drive. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Now a tie.
On the field.
With just 5 seconds remaining. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Remember, he did have one blocked earlier. This time, it's for the win. The field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in field goal position quickly. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now here comes the flea flicker. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. We love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.